to the Most High, y'all. So, I've been debating about putting this information out there, because I don't know if everybody is ready to hear this or not. But those of us who are waking up, finding out we're Israelites, and finding out that we are native to this land, aboriginal to this land, this is our land. I think it's time for us to start our own communities, and the Most High has showed me a way a while ago, but I just didn't know if everybody was ready. I did some research on in southern Colorado. There's hardly any people live in southern Colorado, and this would be the perfect time to get everything set up when summer is coming in. And this is income tax time. You get your tax check, get your families together, pack them up, get you a tiny house, or get you a camper, get you what do you call those, the things that go on back of the 18-wheelers, get something. But there's lots of land that, because there's hardly anybody living in South Colorado, this land is basically like 5-10 acres for like $5,000, $7,000. You pay on it, it's yours. This land is considered off-grid land, so you do not hook up to the city. So as a people, why don't we come together and just buy this land as families, and each of you get on your 5 or 10 or 12, 15 acres, 7 acres, however many acres it is, for $5,000 to $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, and then you get your animals. You get everything before winter come and get everything set up before winter come, and we all just make us an off-grid community, us Aboriginal Hebrew Israelites who know that we are from this land, and we cannot run from here. If you leave here, Yah's not going to protect you. I'm sorry, he's not, because we are supposed to be on our land. We're required to be on our land. And if you read Jeremiah 51, you will understand and understand that we need to come up out of Babylon, physically come up out of Babylon. Where is Babylon? East United States. So the Most High has put this on my heart. I've been on this for about a year, but I didn't say anything. I've been stocking up, collecting. I've went and looked at the land, talked to a realtor about the land, and when you pay cash for the land, that's it. You own it. It's yours. You go down there, you put whatever you want. They cannot say anything to you, and we need to just start making us a sovereign community that maybe it's a reason why this land is not occupied. It's not occupied because it was set aside for us. It was set aside for us. Pray about it. Go to the Most High Yah about this land. It's very cheap. This is the time of the year to do this. Early of the tax season, everybody get their families together. 10 to 20 y'all put y'all money together and just come on down here and get away from them, because something is coming to Babylon. And we all know that America is Babylon, but which part of America is Babylon? I made a video about that just yesterday. We know that the east side, and basically almost everywhere that April 8th eclipse went to. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pay attention, I'm driving. That April 8th eclipse went to, look at my doggy, from there on, it's going to get destroyed. It's not going to be, it's going, and go read Jeremiah 51. It says exactly what's going to happen. It's not even going to be livable. And if you don't get away from there, you're going to be destroyed with them. He's saying, get away from them. So it's on my radar. It's on the radar. I've been wanting to say something, but maybe this is finally the day, because it's been on my mind for days and days, and I about this. And I even started to do, maybe about 2 weeks ago, start talking to people about doing a GoFundMe, and then I can go down and buy the land, buy all these acres of land, and start buying the land. Whoever does it, whoever sends it, maybe do a GoFundMe and we can get together, put together thousands of dollars, and your name will be on the deed to this land because you sent the money. So you put in, you show me that you sent money, whether it's $5, $20. If we all get together, do a GoFundMe, $5, $20, and we make this community, and all our names would be on this land. I thought about this weeks ago, but I was like, no, people aren't ready to hear this. But it's on my heart. It's been like on my heart over and over again. Like, let's go ahead and do this because there's something coming, and we cannot run from this, and we cannot run from our land because this is our land. And if you read Numbers, in Numbers, we have to be on our land. That is required by the law, y'all. So if you run to another state, you run to another country, you're gonna end up coming back. He's gonna end up making you come back because we are supposed to be gathered in our own land, and we know that this is our land. I've shown you books and pictures and screenshots to let you understand that the Rocky Mountains and all that is the land, and the land that is empty. Nobody lives in southern Colorado. This is millions of acres that's empty. That's empty, and it's cheap. It's empty and it's cheap. We can go for little or nothing and go ahead and start our own communities. We can go ahead and do that. But just inbox me, let me know what you want to do. I can start the GoFundMe if it's enough of us. Get the money, put it together. I am an honest person. I don't cheat people. I will show you. We will come together and get this done and get up out of Babylon and start things the way they should be, and start our own off-grid community in southern Colorado. Let's give y'all the praise, all the glory, and he has all the power. If it was meant for this to happen, it will happen. So let's just pray about it and ask y'all. In the name of Yah we pray. All praise to the Most High Yah. Hallelujah. Woo.
All right, Shalom Akim. Shalom, Shalom. This is your brother Zakaria Allah. Branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. All right. Come with a quick lesson. Lord willing, it'll be a quick one. Before I head out to camp. And before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Kodash. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth. It's laboring in the word. It's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's going to come. Shalom to the Akwath that's listening in. It's remaining true to the faith and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and blessings to you all. Barakatham. All right. Like I said, Lord willing, all right, this will be quick. Quick and to the point, man. You know what I'm saying? The video that I just shared already took up like 7 minutes of my time and yours, so you know, salakia for that. But I had to let that whole video play out so you can get a full understanding of just how I don't know what's the word. Can't even find the words for it right now. But you know, you got to see how foolish this is. All right, I'll just go with that. You got to see how foolish this is, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is why the scriptures tell you women to zip it. All right? This is why the scriptures tell you women to zip it. You see what I'm saying? Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying to the Lord's elect. All right? And the name of this lesson is going to be, let's make our bed in the fire. Right? Let's make our bed in the fire. And that's essentially what this woman's doing. All right? The prophecies clearly tell you that this place is set for absolute annihilation very soon. Very soon. All right? You know what I'm saying? We all can see that the United States is becoming more isolated. All right. More isolated than it's ever been before. And the whole world is turning against this place, man. That's in the scriptures. All right. That's in the scriptures. And the scriptures also tell us that the nations are going to devastate this place until there's nothing left, man. All right. But here, here you got people like this individual that you just saw, you know what I'm saying, who's most likely following people like, what's his name? Big Judah, Big Levi, you know what I'm saying, and other like-minded bug outs, all right, who believe that this is the promised land and that it won't be fully decimated because the Book of Mormons and the lost 20 books of Adam and Jasher told them so. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. The scriptures clearly tell us in Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. All right, seek ye the book of the Lord and read. None of these shall fail. None of the prophecies that's written therein is going to fail, man. When you go to these pseudo sources like the Book of Mormon, you know what I'm saying, the Book of Jasher, the Book of Enoch, and all that stuff, man, it's gonna bug you out, man. It's gonna bug you out. I promise you that. I promise you that. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not based on sound doctrine. All right. And it's contradicting what the scriptures are saying. All right. Stick to the books from Genesis to Revelations with the Apocrypha, which is the 14 books that was taken out. All right, just stick to the King James 1611. All right, that's all you need to do, man. That's all you need to do. Anything other than that, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get bugged out, man. You know, because you got these individuals talking about, you know, let's all come together, all right, and build a community, all right, and live happily ever after. No, man. No, what are you talking about? This place is gonna be destroyed, man. There is no staying here and rebuilding in this place. There's no staying here. The scriptures doesn't say that that the Lord is going to deliver us from one portion of this country. You see what I'm saying? and have us sticking in the other side of this country. No, man. The scriptures say that he's going to gather us from the land of the north. All right? And that's America as a whole. And all the 12 tribes. All right? All the 12 tribes from Judah down to Issachar, man. You know what I'm saying? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, Hispanics, Seminole Indians, man. All right? You know what I'm saying? And you speckled bird. All right? The Lord is going to regather his elect. You see? You know what I'm saying? It's going down, man. It's going down. This place is going to be treated worse than Sodom and Egypt, man. Sodom and Gomorrah. More specifically. All right? As a matter of fact, let's go to Revelation. All right? That's the first place we're going to start at. All right, Revelation chapter 11. And let's start at verse 11. It reads, "And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High Power entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them." All right, and this is what was known commonly as the awakening. All right, this is what's commonly known as the awakening. After 3 days and a half, it's talking about roughly 350 years. All right, we've been in this captivity, all of us, all 12 tribes, as it's written of in Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. All right, that Judah and Jerusalem were oppressed together. You see what I'm saying? And it was in this captivity where we've forgotten who we were. You see what I'm saying? But it's also in this very captivity where we would remember ourselves. All right? And remember the face of our fathers, as is written in the book of Baruch. All right? And it says, let's see, stood upon their feet. All right. And great fear fell upon them which saw them. All right. So when you see the prophets that's on the street corners, you know what I'm saying? All right. Regathering the elect. When we're out here prophesying, when we're making our lives a living sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? As I just said, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to head out to camp in a couple minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? When we're doing these videos, when we're bringing out the edification, you see what I'm saying? And the Israelites are being regathered to that message, man. As the scriptures also say in Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16, that the Spirit of the Most High shall gather them. All right. And his name is not Yah. You see what I'm saying? That's another thing with you Yah Israelites, man. All right. Y'all be the biggest bug outs. Them Yah Israelites, them Yeshua Israelites. You see what I'm saying? Y'all always be the biggest bug outs, man. Verse 12, it says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up into heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. You see what I'm saying? And their enemies beheld them. And that's what's coming, man. All right, the Lord is going to regather his saints. You see what I'm saying? Primarily here in Babylon the Great. Why is this so centered in this place, man? Why is it centered right here in Babylon the Great, aka America? Why? It's because this is where the devastation is going to happen. Primarily. You see what I'm saying? This is where all the chaos is going to happen. Okay? Verse 13, and the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted, and gave glory to the God of heaven. All right. Now, where are they going to be doing that? They're going to be doing that in a place of safety, and that place of safety is not going to be here. It's not going to be here on this land. It's not going to be here. It's going to be in safety up in space. You see what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, let me show you something real quick. All right, check this out. It says nuclear bombs compared. Okay. When you look at the when you look at this bomb right here, okay, all the way at the far left, you saw how big the bomb was, the atom bomb in Hiroshima, okay, and Nagasaki. All right. And then you have this bomb from France that was developed in 1970. And you got Castle Bravo that was developed in 1951. All right. And finally, you got the Tsar bomb of Russia that was created in 1961. All right. And now they have a Sarmat 2, I believe it is, also known as Satan 2. Okay. So you look at all these different bombs, look at that shit. Look at that shit, man. Look at that shit. Now look at the height. All right, look at the height of a commercial airline. Okay, you see that airplane right there? Okay, Slovakia. This airplane right here. All right. This is as high as an airplane can fly. That's the highest it can fly. All right. And that's just barely above the atom bomb. You see what I'm saying? Barely above that. So you're not going to be safe when these real nukes start to pop off, man. There's no escaping it. The only way you can get up out of this is when you can go over 100,000 feet in the air. You see what I'm saying? It's only when you can jump up 100,000 feet in the air, that's where you'll be able to escape the nuclear destruction. All right, and where does it say that in the scriptures? Right, it says that the elect are going to be above the destruction. Right? Let me see here. All right. And this is the book of Revelation. Okay, Revelation chapter 15. And let's start at verse 1. It says, "And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues. For in them is filled up the wrath of our power. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name, stand on that sea of glass having the harps of our power." All right. Let me give you an illustration of this. Bear with me. All right. This is that illustration. Now I'm going to read this again. Revelation chapter 15, verse 2. "And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of our power. And they sung the song of Moses, the servant of our power, and the song of the Lamb, saying, Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord power almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints." You see what I'm saying? This is what it's talking about. All right. There's no escaping this place and still staying on this continent. You know what I'm saying? Or still staying on this landmass. Talking about I purchased $7,000 worth of land and I got the deed and this is my land and you gonna burn, bitch. That's what's gonna happen. You finna burn. You and all those that follow that foolishness. You gonna burn. Ain't no saving this place, and ain't no rebuilding in this place, man. Right? Also in Revelation chapter 18. I'm sorry, man, but talk about a dumb idea. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. It reads, "And I heard another voice from heaven, saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." All right. Now she mentioned that precept talking about come out of her, my people. All right, as in come out of the east part of America and go and settle in the west part of America. No. Scriptures is talking about come out of her, my people, in terms of the mind, in terms of the mindset. Come out of her ways. You see what I'm saying? Come out of her ways. Because there's no escaping this place, man. All right? She agreed. She agreed to that much. There's no escaping this place. All right? But our salvation is not going to come to the west. Our salvation is going to come from above. You see what I'm saying? Above. We're not going to save ourselves. The Lord is going to be the one to save us. Right? Revelation 18 and 5, it says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High our power hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her." You see what I'm saying? Babylon is not in the east and everything's just cool in the west. No, Babylon the Great is America, the United States as a whole. You see what I'm saying? Verse 9. The kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. You see what I'm saying? We're going to have to get up out of here, man. The Lord is going to do that. The Lord is going to gather us. All right? He's going to take us up, man. There's nothing that's going to be living in this place anymore, aside from desert animals. Let's get that real quick. All right, Isaiah chapter 13. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 19. It says, In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls that shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't talk about this place is going to be healed, this place is going to be saved, this place is going to be salvaged. No, none of that. None of that, man. You know what I'm saying? This is all throughout the scriptures. All throughout the scriptures, man. But you got these Johnny and Jenny come latelys, you know what I'm saying, and they speak without any understanding of any prophecies. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand prophecies. You see? I shared the image of the classic scene in Terminator 2. Let's go back to it. Right? And this is that scene where Sarah Connor was hit with that nuclear fire. You know, she was hit with that nuclear blast. All right. And the footage, some footage that I have of a nuke going off, Lord willing, I put it in post-production. You know what I'm saying? That nuke was detonated over what seems to be California. All right. And that's one nuke. That's just one nuke. You know what I'm saying? That's just one. Let's go to Revelation real quick. Go back to Revelation. We're dealing a lot with Revelation today, so bear with me, Akim. All right. Revelation chapter 9. You know what I'm saying? And this is why your pulpit pimps won't go into the book of Revelation, man, because they can't break this down. All right. This is Revelation chapter 9. Let's go to verse 15. And it reads, let's start at verse 14. Right? It reads, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the third part of men. All right, and that third part of men is what? Is Esau, Edom. You see what I'm saying? Remember, you have the sons of God, you have the sons of the wicked, and you have the sons of men. All right, and the sons of men is the other nations. The sons of the wicked are the ones that's slated for the destruction. All right. That's also in the book of Romans, the 9th chapter. See what I'm saying? So it reads, verse 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. All right. And that's talking about the nukes. That's talking about the nukes. All right. That's what it's talking about. You see what I'm saying? It's not talking about actual people that's riding on horses. Okay. 200,000, you know what I'm saying? When you do the numbers, 200,000 times 1,000, that's 200 million. All right, 200 million nukes. Think about that. 200 million nuclear detonations, man. And we're going to be up there. Lord willing, not be among that number. We're going to be up there in the chariot, looking down at that, and it's going to be one hell of a firework. You know what I'm saying? One hell of fireworks, man. A show, unlike any other show, man. You see what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, you know, when you look at the thousands of nuclear missiles, when you look at the thousands of missiles that Russia, you know what I'm saying, North Korea, China, India, all right, and Pakistan, when you look at what they got, you know what I'm saying, each of these thousands of missiles, all right, they all possess the capability of carrying 10 nuclear warheads each. 10 nuclear warheads each. You see what I'm saying? Now, of the devastation that you saw that was simulated, that's simulated in the video, you know what I'm saying? If I put it in post-production, you know what I'm saying? Imagine that being spread throughout the whole country all at once, man. You know what I'm saying? All at once, in 1 hour. So many, you know, so many nukes dropping simultaneously, man. You know what I'm saying? In a single hour. That's crazy. Every inch of America is going to be engulfed in this lake of fire. Right? Let me see. Let's go to Zechariah. Zechariah chapter 14, and let's hit verse 12. All right. And it reads, "And this shall be the plague, wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand." That's what you're looking at. Right? Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouths. There's only one force that's capable of doing that, and that's the nuclear blast. Right? There's so many, there's so many scriptures that go into this, you know what I'm saying, nuclear fires, you know what I'm saying. You go to Isaiah chapter 34, that tells you this. You know what I'm saying? You go to Second Esdras, all right? It'll tell you this as well. You know. You go to Jeremiah the 50th chapter, right? Let's get Jeremiah chapter 50. All right, it's very interesting because she mentioned Jeremiah chapter 51, you know what I'm saying, with no understanding. With no understanding. So let's go to Jeremiah 50, verse 9. It says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country." Do you think those sleeper cells, from China, from Russia, all right, from Pakistan and all these other places, do you really think that they settled only in the east? You see what I'm saying? Do you think they settled only in the east parts of America? No, they all had marching orders. They went throughout the entire country of America, and they're set in every major city. In every major city. United States doesn't have major cities only in the east part. You got California. You got Arizona. You see what I'm saying? You got all these different places, man. All right, you got Washington State. Come on, man. North and South Dakota. There's major cities all around this place, man. Memphis, Tennessee. You know? So it's all going down, man. It's not just in the east. It's also in the west. It's every part of this place. Every inch is going to be devastated, man. All right? Every part. Continuing on. I will raise and come and come, Salaki. I will raise and come to cause to come up again. Damn. Let me read that again. I'm getting tongue twisted. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 9. It says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence shall she be taken. Their arrows shall be of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. And Chaldea shall be a spoil, and all that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord Yahawah. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage. And that's what happened, right? That's what happened to you, Jakes. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians. That's what happened to you. You see what I'm saying? They destroyed his heritage. All right? The scriptures say that you are the lot of his heritage. All right? You are the lot of his inheritance. Because ye are grown fat as the heifer as grass, and bellow as bulls, your mother shall be sore confounded. All right? And who's the mother of America? It's Great Britain. All right? It's Great Britain. And they're going to be confounded, man. They're going to be disgusted in this place, and it's already happening. You can see it. You can see it. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land and a desert. All right, we just got that. We just got that. That all these wild beasts are gonna, you know, pitch tent in America, man. You see what I'm saying? All these owls and iguanas and desert creatures, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be paradise for these desert creatures, man. You see what I'm saying? Because there ain't gonna be nothing left. Verse 13, because of the wrath of our Lord Yahawah, all right, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goes by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. You see what I'm saying? So there's nowhere to go, man. You can't go underground to escape it. You know what I'm saying? You can't run to the mountains, as we showed in that video, or in that picture, right? We showed in that picture that you can't go and climb a mountain to escape this thing. Okay? You can't run anywhere to get away from this thing. The only way you'll be able to escape it is in those chariots. Is in those chariots who the world ignorantly calls UFOs. That's also in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Let's get that real quick. All right, I'm getting ready to close it out. I don't want to spend too much time. Let's see, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5. Okay. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and verse 2. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. All right, when they see the elect, being beamed up, okay, they're going to be afraid. They're going to be upset. They're going to be sad. They're going to be sorrowful. You know what I'm saying? And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints? You see what I'm saying? So, you know, when that time comes, all these nations are gonna see us, man. All right? All right? All these other nations are going to see us instantly change. All right, that's written of in First Corinthians, the 15th chapter. All these nations are going to see us rise up into the chariots. And all the other nations and these 2/3, you know what I'm saying, they're going to watch us going up there, escaping the destruction that's inevitable, that's imminent. You see what I'm saying? You got these characters out here who's thinking that they can build a community in this place and they'll be fine because the Lord is leading them to this place. You know what I'm saying? No. You know what I'm saying? They're going to watch as these chariots come and pick up the elect. And they're going to be saying, Lord, take me too. Take me with you. You know what I'm saying? No. What did Yahawah says? Many shall say, Lord, Lord. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to say, depart from me, you workers of iniquity, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going to see the strangeness of our salvation. You know what I'm saying? But 2/3 are going to stay here and melt, man. All right? 2/3 are going to stay here and melt. So let's end this off in the book of Ezekiel. All right? Ezekiel chapter 15. I'm going to read the whole chapter. All right? And it reads, and the word of the Lord Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is the vine tree more than any tree, or than a branch which is among the trees of the forest? Shall wood be taken thereof to do any work? Or will men take a pin of it to hang any vessel thereon? Behold, it is cast into a fire for fuel. The fire devoureth both the ends of it, and the midst of it is burned. All right. Is it meat for any work? Behold, when it was whole, it was meat for no work. How much less shall it be meat yet for any work, when the fire hath devoured it, and it is burned? Therefore, thus saith Yahawah power, as the vine tree among the trees of the forest, which I have given to the fire for fuel, so will I give the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And I will set my face against them. They shall go out from one fire, and another fire shall devour them. You see what I'm saying? You're trying to escape this thing and go into the west side of Babylon the Great. You're going to get hit with the same force as the east side of America, Babylon the Great, had felt. You see what I'm saying? They shall go out from one fire, and another fire shall devour them. And ye shall know that I am Yahawah, when I set my face against them. And I will make the land desolate, because they have committed a trespass, saith the Lord power. Call Lord Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Yahawadah. All right, I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Zakariah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. All right, I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, who teach well. All right, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Hey, shalom.